Hello everyone and welcome back to SLR. Here we are in Jeddah once again, here in Tier 3, and I'm not alone as always. Well, not, there was once I was alone, but yeah, nonetheless, here is Eversnacks. Hello.
Yes, hello. It's the Germans taking over today. We've taken root in the commentators booth and we're ready to go for the Grand Prix of Saudi Arabian, as it shows on the screen. Yeah, so we're in Saudi Arabia tonight, and well, let's have an interesting race in Tier 3 here.
Yeah, sorry, no. Okay, Leps isn't taking part in this race today because yesterday he did a very, um, yeah, he did something questionable, riding me into the wall. But yeah, well, it was a risky
Yeah,
move, but he
yes, we
still
will.
had, but he still has had to keep the space. It couldn't just vanish out of nothing. Like, yeah, but yeah,
Leave it to the FIA. Leave
yeah,
it to the
exactly.
FIA. We'll discuss later.
Yeah. So, what are we expecting today? Like, Chief, do you think he will perform good in this race today?
Yeah, I think Chief, he's a very consistent driver. I think he can drive well around this track. He has shown he can keep it on the track and between the walls, unlike well some other people in the past two races here in Saudi Arabia. Tier 1 and Tier 2 were both a bit of a mess, lots of crashes. But yeah, I see Chief up there for sure. Actually, Lars also had quite a bit of practice now on this track. Kaino had a bit of an incident in Tier 2 yesterday. I think Joel is also one to watch, and then the usual people. I think Futuristic can drive quite well. We've seen Bonkers on track here yesterday as well. So yeah, quite a few drivers who have experienced this track in a race setting now.
Yeah, and Delta Xaron is our first driver who's heading out of the pit lane, clean air in front of him. Now, be careful with those softs because they don't last for long. Huh? Ah, no. Okay. It was stuck. Yeah. So let me
Yeah, in my
introduce you.
experience, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, let me introduce you into the into the. Oh, well, no, just wait until he starts his hot lap. Or should we do it right now? Eversnack?
Well, you can do whatever you feel like. I was just gonna say, yeah, we're just watching the first people go out on track here. I think we'll talk about a hot lap as soon as we can watch one on board with one of these drivers. But yeah, very tight track here. Quite a few places where you can hit the wall. Like you said, those softs, they don't last long, and don't cough at me like that. The softs don't last quite long in the race, so in the race I think we're expecting mostly medium hard or hard medium strategy. But yeah, in qualifying you can definitely do several laps on these softs. I think I've done it yesterday. I think a few of the other drivers have also done several laps on these softs. So you're not restricted to just one quali lap. If you do mess up, you can just back out of it and try again. Unless, of course, your battery is empty, which is a problem here. But now we are going for our first hot lap.
Yeah, first hot lap. We are on board with Delta Xeron. He's going through the start finish line using non-DRS, like, sorry, ERS, only hot lap. And now into the first braking zone. The double chicane. Ooh, you might want to cut this curb very much because you save a huge amount of time there. And now through the very, I wouldn't say difficult corner, but special corner, a very tight one. Yeah, now keep it close to the wall as possible, because then you save as much time as possible. He managed to get in through sector 1 clean, and now starting into sector 2. A little banked corner there, but it doesn't affect the car as much as in Suzuka or some other places. We show you on you, Zeffold, in Netherlands. Did I pronounce it correctly? I don't know. But yeah.
Zandvoort.
Zandvoort, yeah. Now through the first DRS zone in this, in this track. Now through the very fast left-hander. Oh, messing up a bit. There was a bit of a throttle down there, but now through the last straight. I don't know if that counts as a straight.
Yeah, it's a curved straight, man. It's a
Yeah,
curved
it's a
straight.
curved straight. And now through the last corner, keep it clean, absolutely beautiful. You done it well. And now through the start finish line, he's going for a 1:30.4. That's a decent time. I don't know the. Yeah,
And there
okay.
goes Chief. Yeah, I was going on board with Chief. I think he was just taking a bit more risk than Delta was. So Delta did look a bit careful with the car, but I don't think he practiced as much for this track. So yeah, it is to be expected. You do need a lot of risk on this track. You need to be very close to the walls. I'm seeing a yellow flag. That's a Mercedes. Is that Kino? No, it's the other Mercedes. It's Joel. Yeah, he just finished
Joel.
his lap and let somebody pass.
Yeah, okay. Expected. You know, Shaq, with no assist and cockpit cam, he's going through the start finish line, has a huge amount of ERs left. Oh, that's not good, but it's still enough for 5th position with a 129.5. Okay, there's already a big gap. Achieve almost 1 second faster than the rest of the guys there.
Yeah, and of course for Chief, we can see the practice that he got from the race in Tier 2 here. So doing a full race on this track, I think it just helps you a lot,
Oh
just to get
no,
a feel for the track. Oh, and Demarcaveli has lost connection, it seems.
but he didn't return his car. I think he just lost connection. I didn't had a problem at all.
Lars, P3.
Lars P3, oh my god. Sorry. I actually. He's driving in tier 1 and in tier 3. Like, what the hell? Isn't that a bit unsportsmanlike? He's way faster than
Well,
the other
no,
drivers.
I believe Lars did give up his full-time seat in Tier 1, and we do not have enough drivers to fill the 3 tiers completely, so Tier 3 does have a few of these drivers that drive in several tiers. I believe Lars would have been driving in Tier 2 as well if he was able to drive on Thursdays regularly. But yeah, so he did have a Tier 1 seat, but I think his pace is fine for Tier 3. You can see he is battling with Chief and Joel here. And so far, Chief still has quite a gap, but I believe Eagle Ghost is on quite a fast lap. It was showing purple for me in the middle sector. Of course, with this game, you never know if it's lying to you or if it's an actual purple sector. He's driving in cockpit cam, of course, Eagle Ghost is. So quite hard on this track. Needs to be very careful with these walls, but let's see what time he does. And it is P2 for him.
P2 with a 8 tenths gap there. Oh, good job, man. Sorry. Math. Sorry. I'm a bit lost there. How much of a gap is there?
It would be, yeah, a bit under 6 tenths.
Yeah.
So quite a huge gap, but I believe that quite a few of these drivers can improve a bit. But yeah, of course, Ocean Chief, like I said, he does have the practice. He's done a full race just yesterday, so, you know, the muscle memory is still there. And yeah, I mean, I think he's got a good chance of winning here as well, unless somebody else can challenge him in qualifying, because if he starts from pole, then that's looking very good for him.
Yeah, and is Larson going for another hot lap there? Because he's on. Yeah, he is on hot lap. I was a bit confused there because Larson had one round on his softs, but yeah, you have to complete an out lap before you start a hot lap. Duh.
And he did improve as well, yes.
Yeah. And now through the last corner, almost first through the speed trap. I'm I'm a bit confused why the speed trap is there and not in the start
Oh,
finish
he's
line.
abandoned it.
Well,
Because it's the fastest. It's the fastest place on the track. So usually, your speed trap will be the fastest place on the track, which will be the end of the longest straight. And the longest straight here, of course, is the curved straight that comes just before the final corner. But now we're seeing Action Brother go on to his first hot lap. So the second kick sauber here, starting his lap. Oh, and I believe in front of him, Eagle Ghost, either he's going for a second lap as well, or he just wants to give his teammate a bit of a slipstream.
yeah. Oh,
Of
and
course,
did you
not just
notice?
his teammates.
Ah, I was going to say that, you sneaky little snail. Oh.
Yeah, sneaky snail. That's the thing to say.
Oh, And
Go ahead.
Action Brother is riding a bit of a curb there. Hopefully it doesn't affect his performance as much. But we'll see if he finishes the first sector. And
Yeah,
there's no improvement.
I don't want to make any assumptions here about Action Brother, but I believe from how he's driving that he also did not practice this track too much. He seems to be struggling to find the right way to take these curbs or not take them, and he's just riding them all over. Of course, it's always hard to get it perfectly right, but yeah, I don't think he's got the braking points perfectly nailed down yet.
Yeah, but we still got some time in the qualifying. Ooh, a bit of a wiggle in the exit. But yeah, I don't know what to say. Like
I will say that Eagle Ghost is going through the final corner, and I believe he is going to finish this lap as well. He's used all of his battery. Oh, yeah, his battery's he's used his entire deploy. He did improve by a tiny bit, but yeah, not enough to improve by any positions. Yeah, just not enough battery left at the end, and that's one of the tough things about this track. You really need to be very, very careful about managing your battery because it is going to run out. With so many straight lines here on this track,
Oh
you can
no!
pretty much. Ooh, is that a crash?
Eagle Ghost sent it into a wall in front of his brother! Oh no!
You do not sound very concerned for saying "oh no,"
Oh
but
no!
I will call out. Oh no, a car, it's broken. We do have Ocean Chief, our current pole sitter, sitting on a second lap that he's going for, and Joel beats him for P1 for now. He's beaten him by just over 2/10, but Ocean Chief is going to finish his lap as well. Is it going to be enough to improve?
No.
Yes, it is, but he will stay in P2.
Yeah. Okay, and Joel almost standing still at the track. That could be a risk of a black flag there. You have to be very careful. But yeah.
Yeah, he's just making sure to get out of the way for Chief here. But yeah, of course, Chief. Oh, and there goes Futuristic, his teammate, up into P3 for him.
Oh, well, that's an improvement, yeah. Sadly, Eagle Ghost is a pretty fast driver in Tier 3, I have to admit. And if he would be on grid, still on grid, it could be interesting in the top places. But no, Vetje is also a very fast driver. He will improve in his lap for sure. But is he on hot lap or not? I don't know
No,
because
he's abandoned. He's
yeah,
abandoned his lap.
I thought he was on hot lap.
We do have his teammate Piggy on a hot lap, I believe. It is looking okay, but not pole sitter pace for now. And he did mess up the final corner a bit, but he did save a lot of battery, and he's pushing towards the start-finish line. And it will be P9 for him. So also be a bit of an improvement, but he could not make up any positions there.
Yeah.
So yeah, shame about Eagle Ghost, of course. Eagle Ghost, I think he could have improved quite a bit still. You know, getting used to driving between these walls in cockpit cam, it's not the easiest thing to do.
Oh, and Futuristic is out of sprit out, out of fuel. Oh god, there's the German language.
Yeah, it's quite a shame there's no gas station on either side of the track.
Yeah.
So if you do run out, you do have to limp back into the pits. And of course, it is theoretically optimal to have as little fuel as possible in the car because you will just be that slight bit lighter. You might gain, you know, probably under half a tenth, but that under half a tenth could decide between perhaps several positions that you could make up. So you want to be as light as possible, and that means potentially just limping back into the pits like Futuristic is doing.
Yeah, and now let's hop on to Polini. Polini, yeah. He's on a hot lap as well. Or did he abandon it? No, he didn't. Alright, he's going full throttle. And keep it clean, yeah, very nice. Actually died on that curb. Sorry, on that corner I mentioned earlier 2 times now. A bit of a shame, but yeah. And now through the last. Oh, 1 and a 10th improvement there. 1 second and a 10th improvement. That's a huge, man. on this pace he would be in 10th position, no, on 11th position. But yeah, still well played. And Piggy, did he also send it into the wall? I don't know,
No, I
man.
believe Piggy just decided that he's not gonna improve and just retired the car in the pits.
Yeah, oh, we still only got 4 minutes left. That's quick, I think. I expected more.
Yeah, the time is just going by. You know, it is a bit of a longer lap around this track, and I think if it's a longer lap, then the time just goes by so quick. I think nobody's gonna be able to do 4 runs here. Well, everybody's sitting in the pits anyway. But we do have Action Brother out on track. I believe he is gonna pull into the pits. He's on. Is he on older tires still? He might be. And we do have Delta Xeron as well out on track right now, but he's not improving as far as I can see.
Yeah, 2/10 of a downfall there, but he still holds on to the slab. He think he can improve. Yeah, 2/10 is a huge gap because he only has 1 corner left. If he nails that one, maybe he will improve for like 2/10 or something. But yeah.
Oh, I got somebody to watch as well. Kaino is on a very fast lap. He did also show as purple in the middle sector for me. But now let's just see if Delta Xeron can improve.
No, he didn't. Well, he
He
improved
did
for
not.
1.5 and 10th.
Well, that's an improvement. But yes, we do have Kaino on a hot lap. He did make a big mistake on one of the back straights. Went a bit too low in gear. I think he could have gained a lot more time. But it is only P11 for him for now. It was looking like a very good lap before that. Do we know if the Marcavelli managed to get back in, by the way, or does he need an invite or something?
I actually don't know. I don't have him as a friend. You can invite him if you do, but yeah. I think the admins will take care of that one.
Well, yes, I am the admins.
Oh, yeah, sure. God, I hate that guy. So, Action Brother head is out of the pit lane. And there's a yellow flag in the last sector. Sector 3, last corner. Who is that? Is it Pioneer? Yeah. Oh, he also is out of fuel. Is there... it's a Haas. So, oh, come on. Yeah, and he is pushing. Did he finish? No, okay, he didn't finish his hot lap. He's now on a hot lap. So yeah, through the first couple of corners, first double chicane. Keep it clean, close to the wall. Exactly. I love to see that. And now, is he going for full? Yeah, he's going for everything the track has to offer. And now be careful because this exact curb there is a very tricky one. It likes to beat you. And yeah, in general, Sector 1 is one of the difficult sectors in the calendar, I think. And
something I do want to call out, by the way, I think a lot of these drivers are struggling to keep their battery deployment down. I'm just watching Raptor Main right now on his hot lap, and he's already down to 30% before even hitting the back straight. So, yeah, it seems like these drivers just want to push, but you don't have enough battery to do that here on this track. As Verti goes P3, by the way. Yeah, so the battery just runs out like it does for him here.
You struggled with the energy deployment as well.
I was struggling with it, but yeah, it does take a while to figure it out, and you have to save a lot of battery through that first part of the track. And I think a lot of these drivers, they're just putting it into hot lap mode and hoping that it'll be enough, but it just isn't. You don't have enough battery.
Yeah, and as it seems...
Oh, Joel invalidated his lap. He's gonna try... Oh, is he gonna have enough fuel even to go again?
I don't know, man.
I'm not so sure.
Does it show on the display? I don't think so.
And Kaino just chilling behind him for now as well, so he's potentially looking for... No, he's not looking for a slipstream because qualifying is already over. So Joel is not gonna get another lap then. Ocean Chief is on a lap that he also invalidated. Oh, Joel and Ocean Chief both bottling it.
Yeah.
Is Vertier on a hot lap right now?
No, I don't think
he's already
so.
finished his laps. Larson into the wall! Oh, God! Ah, just on that one curb that you were just talking about, he just spun the car around, was pushing a bit too hard, and into the wall he went. So no improvement for Larson either. Futuristic is still on a lap, and we have Lars on a hot lap as well. I don't think Rapture is going to be able to improve. He did his lap already.
Yeah, and Lars behind the Ferrari there, maybe a bit of a slipstream that could improve his time a bit.
Yeah, and you can pick up a slipstream here. I did that in Tier 2 yesterday. It is possible to get quite a good slipstream here, and Futuristic now going over the line. He does improve to P4, and Lars behind him into P5, so both of them gaining quite some positions here. Yeah, potentially the slipstream helped quite a bit for Lars.
Yeah, but sadly Damarcavelli didn't do a single hot lap. As Tilde, he didn't done any hot lap as well. Oh my god. Two drivers in the back who didn't.
So Damarcavelli, I believe Damarcavelli lost connection, and I don't think he will be able to get back into the session. So we will have to discount him. And it's going to be Tilde from P17. That is an exciting one, I believe you were just about to say. So Tilde moving his way through the field potentially.
Yeah, we will see many improvements in position there. But I think the race start is a bit of a mess in... I was going to say Bahrain, no, in Jeddah. Because Jeddah is also a very, very tight track. And if you mess up the start, you will lose the position, and side by side through the first couple of corners, or through the first double chicane, especially, is a very risky maneuver. But yeah, so let's see what we got here. Joel in first position with a 128.4. After that, there's a Chief, a Vetje, a Futuristic, Lars, Larson, Eagles, Shaq, Raptormani, and Piggy in the top 10 positions. And there are some other drivers who didn't do any hot laps, sadly. Sadly didn't do any hot laps.
Yeah, so something to keep in mind in Jeddah for the race start, of course, is it is quite a short way down to turn 1. So, of course, not a lot of chance for people to catch up to try and make an overtake happen. You do see overtakes in turn 1 here, but I believe there is more dangerous turn 1s like Monza, for example. I think on this one, people usually tend to keep it clean through the first few corners, and then the mayhem starts afterwards.
Yeah, I want to remind you in the last race in Monza, Simsaurus just went through the grid and through some cars. It was a miracle that I didn't had any damage. But yeah, some other drivers had a huge amount of damage, but no.
You're gone, by the way.
Yeah, I know. 5 lights in Jeddah are going out now. Oh no! Delta Xeron has a drive-through penalty. And Futuristic already gained 2 positions side by side with his other teammate. And Joel taking the lead again. I don't know what happened there, I couldn't see it in time. But yeah, the grid almost stabilizes a bit. But in the back there's a...
Oh, damage.
Yeah, damage. And Action Brother is going wide in the section, in the first corner. Oh, a yellow flag? Who is it? I don't know. But yeah, now this grid stabilized a bit. Oh, and Joel went out again.
So Lars is missing an end plate from his front wing. Lars in P4 with damage, and Larson, of course, dropped down.
And Raptormani also lost the front, a bit of a... No, it wasn't Raptormani. Who was it? Was it... Bonkers? Yeah, Bonkers TV also lost an end plate there. Ah, damn. That's... well, Jenner isn't the baddest place to lose a front wing or to lose a... sorry, to lose an end plate, because Jeddah is a very narrow track and a very...
So Futuristic has taken P1 from Joel. Futuristic up into P1, and then his Ocean Chief, his teammate, in P3 trying to attack Joel as well. But yeah, very good start for Futuristic there, and of course not caught up in any of that mess. I believe that there was Ocean Chief and Lars having a bit of a collision, causing Lars to get damage there.
Yeah, so let's have... oh, sorry. So let's see what tires we got there. Yeah, mostly mediums and some hards as well, but only 5 people decided to go for the hard ones. As expected, in the first 3 drivers, 2 of them have hard compounds. So Chief and Joel driving on a hard compound. Futuristic is trying to get advantage out of that and tries to make the worth out of it. Sorry, to make his money worth. You know what I mean.
Oh, Lars, what are you doing?
What
Oh,
has he
looking
done?
very dangerous here. Piggy, Lars, and Eagle Ghost, all three of them fighting. So yeah, Lars struggling with his missing bit of front wing, really trying to stay in these corners. But Eagle Ghost was trying to overtake him as Lars made a mistake. I think he did ride the curb a bit. And then it was just Piggy on the inside, and they were 3 wide through a part of the track that definitely does not go 3 wide. So yeah, but now it is Piggy up into P5, and Eagle Ghost behind him. Lars has dropped down now.
Lars dropped 1 position, yeah, and we're still, oh, Tilda already 4 positions up. Man, that guy is not right in this tier, I have to admit, man. And he's also on the hard compounds. Still gained positions, yeah. Oh, and Delta Xeron only lost 5 positions there, but
Yeah, I'm not. Did he already take his drive-through
yeah,
penalty?
he took his
Well, that is
drive-through.
quite amazing. Then he really did not lose a lot. Then, yeah, he's
Yeah,
still on the back of the pack almost.
but is
And Joel using DRS by the way here to take P1.
yeah, but why is Vetchet the
On the hard
last?
tires.
But why is Vetchet the last position? Didn't he was in the front?
Must have had a pit stop for a wing. You
Yeah.
might want to look at the top 3 here because it is close battling between them. So Futuristic now behind Joel, but you can very much tell that Joel is on the hard tires because the hard tires are not good at the start of the race. You just have to say the medians are much faster for the first few laps, and you can just see that from Futuristic taking these completely different lines, trying to overtake Joel again. And
Oh
it is a
no.
yellow flag. Is it Lars?
I don't know. Maybe it's Vetchet. It's actually. Huh?
Let me have a look.
Yeah, you take a look and I will focus on the front. Oh no! And
Yeah, it
there's
is
the
Lars.
horse. There's a horse all over the place. He banged the walls a bit, but no damage in the front, I think. And yeah, futuristic. Oh, that's a beautiful camera angle. The double, the 2 Ferraris at the back of Joel, and 1 futuristic is getting the move done in the main straight there. Well done. He gained the position. Oh, and yeah,
He
okay,
does lose the
Joel.
DRS, of course. Joel getting the DRS now.
Yeah, and
Oh.
the double. The double. Oh yeah, no. Chief and Futuristic tried to do a double overtake there, but Joel managed to keep it clean and to keep his position. I'm
And of
struggling.
course, that is what Joel needs to do. He just needs to keep himself between these Ferraris because then he does get the DRS on Futuristic and he does not have to risk both of the Ferrari pulling past. Because I think once both of them go past him, then they just drive off into the distance by giving each other DRS. I do want to call out at the back, we saw quite a few close battles. Kaino hitting the wall a bit because he was trying to send it on the inside on, I believe, Larson. But he does just stay in position, and Larson now trying to fight back against Shock and Bunkers. I believe that Larson has quite a bit more pace than those 2 in front.
Yeah, there's a position change. Oh, sorry. Side by side. Who's a check and no, it's Bonkers TV and Larson are side by side. Oh, and there. Oh no 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 no. And there's a Mercedes trying to get past of those 2, and he managed to get past
Yeah.
Bonkers TTV. Yeah. And
So I believe Bonkers is the guy you were just calling out who was all over the place because that is what he's been looking like for this lap. Just not being able to go for the perfect lines through here, and that allowed Larson to quite easily get past. Shock also got past because of a mistake of Bunkers, and then Kaino just taking that opportunity. But now Kaino making a mistake here, I believe, in the final corner. Or is he just trying to slingshot his way up the field? But now Larson with the DRS on Shock, and he is going to go past just as Futuristic is behind Joel again as well, out in front. And Ocean Chief almost trying to fight his teammate here.
yeah, Chief is saying, yeah, that the thing that my teammate did yesterday wasn't that nice. I'm gonna do that again. But yeah,
Yeah,
let's learn.
I can picture Chief saying, "Hey, Ferrari, you know, I got more pace. I can get past him."
Yeah, but Futuristic is standing still. Sorry, isn't standing still. He fights. He fights to get his position back. Oh, sorry. Did Joel finish in a pole position or was it Futuristic? I can remember.
No, Joel had pole position, and
Joel
he
had
did
pole position.
start
Okay.
on the hard tires as well. So Futuristic able to overtake them at the start because of those medium tires.
Yeah, and I love the camera angle from above, like the helicopter, you know?
Yeah, it's quite beautiful. We're just flying our drones after them.
Sadly, the drone from Red Bull didn't get
Oh, look
approved.
at that overspeed! Look at how fast Futuristic is going. Oh my god!
Yeah, and Eagle goes side
Oh,
by
and
side.
Chief against Eagle goes. Oh,
Free
look,
bo
there's
free
free wide.
wide! Oh jeez. Free
Oh,
wide in the
Joel
last
making a
corner.
mistake as well in final corner. He was wiggling the car around a bit, and I think he's pushing as hard as he can. He's just trying to keep that position, but Chief braking so much later. Joel keeping it very, very
Oh!
careful, and he's down in 2p3.
Yeah, and Rectomain ran in the back of Eagle Ghost and lost the end plate there again. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not
Yeah,
good.
that's a shame for Raptor Main, of course.
Yeah, and let's hop onto Delta Xeron. He already is in 13th position. Oh no, and there's a...
Oh, that's a crash. That's yeah, that's turn 4. That is the classic turn 4 crash that we're seeing, and it's the classic virtual safety car here in Jeddah. So yeah, that is what we have had happen in Tier 1 and Tier 2 as well. You just make a tiny mistake, you just misjudge that corner by a tiny bit, and you're into the wall. So shame for Shaka, he's out of the race.
Shaka.
Only a virtual safety car though.
Is Shaka also driving with no racing line?
Yes, I believe Shaka has no assists at all.
Okay, because some people define no assists on line and some other say no assist at all. It's a bit confusing there, but yeah, virtual safety card.
Well, I would say that 50% of those people might be lying.
Yeah, that could also be an answer, but yeah, the two Ferraris in the top and Joel in the back. Oh, oopsie. What have I done? Sorry.
Let's see. Does anybody pull into the pits? Because it is possible to pit
yes!
from the... Oh, and we do see a pit stop. Yes, Futuristic. Go for it, man.
Would be a shame if he
Raptor
got
as
it.
well. He's fixing his wing.
Would be a shame if he got a free 10-second time penalty there.
Well, don't say that. Are you trying to curse people? But we're already back to racing, and that's a shame for Futuristic because of course that means he's not going to gain as much time as he would have liked. Oh, Joel, right on the back of Ocean Chief. It's so close between them, but Eagle goes behind them as well. It's so close racing between these three. Yeah. And Eagle goes on the mediums, of course. We should expect him to still be quite a bit faster just from the tires. Something to call out here, of course, is the only reason why the field is so close still, well, somewhat close, you know, there is a gap down to Larson and P5, but the top guys, they were very close, and that is only because Chief and Joel and Futuristic were fighting so much. They probably would have been able to drive off into the distance. I believe that Eagle Ghost was out of the DRS for quite a bit, but he managed to catch up because of their fighting, and now they have to fend him off as well.
Oh, okay.
And Futuristic. Oh, look at Futuristic. He's down in P9. He's in the middle of all the traffic now. That's a shame for him.
Yeah, you have to just keep it clean and finish the race. That's all that counts, doesn't it? And Joel is trying to get the move done. Oh, and Eagle Ghost also, but no, Eagle Ghost is backing off a bit. But no, with the DRS,
yeah, Eagle
I
Ghost
think
just looking for that opportunity. He's pushing. He's gonna go past Ocean Chief.
yeah, of course, the DRS is amazing in here.
And he's going for P1. Look at that.
Side by side through first double chicane. Okay, very impressive. Still side by side.
Do not go side by side into turn 4. That does not work well. We have seen that in tier 2. It does not work.
Yes.
Do not do that.
It doesn't work as well, huh, Lepson? Thank God that guy isn't with us.
Oh, we're just seeing somebody lag back. Futuristic is seemingly having some connection issues. We just saw him lag back behind Polini.
Oh boy, that's not good. And what are those little weird lighting issues that the camera has? I don't know, man. I don't care. No,
I can tell you it's the DLSS that you've got enabled.
I didn't got DLS is enabled. Wanna? Nope, it doesn't seem like it. No, I don't have DLS is enabled. You talk
That's odd.
some weird things, you know. Lars in the Red Hot
Hey,
Lovers, 3 second time penalty. All we got three second time penalties in total. Tilde for
yes, we're
cutting a
collecting
corner.
penalties.
Tilde for cutting a corner. Not just track limits, but for cutting a corner. And also, who was the... Oh, Polini also 3 second time penalty.
Look at the top guys here. Look at these fights. It's Evil Ghost in P1 now. He's the one who has to fend off everybody. And he doesn't have the DRS. Everybody behind him does. And Joel is going for the overtake. He's taking the inside line. He's going to push his way into turn 1, trying to take that perfect line through. Oh, look at that. Ocean Chief is seeing a chance to get past, and Eagle goes ghosting because of a bit of a wiggle of his car. And Joel is up into P1 because of that.
Yeah, that is quite interesting. Only four driver in the top, and they're driving away from the grid like nothing. And still, the mediums hold on strong. They're not providing as much grip as before. What happened?
Big lockup from Delta Xeron here. Down P11 now. He's losing positions because he spun the car out, and he has also lost a bit of wing. So that's gonna be a pit stop for him for sure.
Why did he stop, man? You could have driven away.
No. He had to leave. Let everybody go past. That would have been an unsafe rejoin of the track. He had to let people pass there, and he did just the right thing. That is how to safely go back to track after you've had a spin.
Yeah, and now through the last DRS section in the top 4 guys, will Eagle Ghost... Oh no, he's still too far back. Yeah, he's on mediums. The mediums a bit...
Ooh, big mistake from Chief. He turned in too early.
Oh no.
Chief has lost the position to Piggy. He turned into the corner. I don't think he's damaged his wing, but yeah, he just turned into a wall, man.
He turned into a wall.
Yes, he is now a wall. No, he turned the car into the wall, and he did hit it as well. But of course, he only bumped his tire against it because there is no damage to his front wing. I would say he got lucky there. That could have been really bad for his race.
That could have been his last race in Jeddah for the season. There was only one race.
Well, it is gonna be the last race in Jeddah for the season anyway, but...
Oh god.
Yeah, so he did get a bit lucky there. He's gonna be able to continue driving his car. I do just want to call out a chat message here from Shakalaka. He says, "Sorry about that. I am just that bad." And let me tell you, from one driver who drove his car into the wall in turn 4 to another, you're not bad. You'll get it there. You'll get it in the next race.
And Eagle Ghost almost losing it in the very fast double chicane in sector 2.
Yeah, and he's having to use all of his battery because he needs to stay in that DRS now, and that is a shame for him because Piggy and Ocean Chief behind him, well, especially Ocean Chief has quite a bit of battery still, and he's using his battery as well now. And Futuristic, oh, don't take those penalties. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So Futuristic has made his way past those other guys now, but he managed to pick up a penalty, and that might hurt him at the end of the race, especially if there's another safety car. But now let's go to the main straight.
And Eagle Ghost is going for the pit lane and saying goodbye to the medium and say hello to the hard tires as expected.
And that should be quite interesting. He's gonna end up somewhere around Futuristic, so let's watch where he gets out of the pits in just a moment.
Yeah, he's done it beautifully. Excellent exit. And is he still...
So Futuristic is on the main straight right now. He's going into turn 1. I believe that Evil Ghost is going to be out ahead of Futuristic. So Futuristic not really gaining anything from that early pit stop. Eagle Ghost taking advantage of the DRS from the other guys out in front. And now he has overtaken Futuristic. He's overcut him in the pits.
He has overcut those guys, yeah. But still, 3 guys left on the top, and if one, like Joel, heads in the pit lane, the other drivers will follow him immediately. And if Chief is going for pit lane 1 lap earlier than the other drivers have some big trouble, because then Chief has the fresher tires for 1 lap, and you can get up to, I think, 2 seconds in from a single lap. We remind to China in the season. There was Chief, I think. I don't know.
Oh, Piggy going for it.
Yeah, Piggy is going for a move and done it beautifully. I think there was Chief on Lapson. Chief gained like 2 seconds or something on Lapson. Maybe I talk a huge pile of, you know. But yeah, okay, Joel is gaining his position back. And, okay, no, the Chief, yellow flag.
Oh, futuristic!
Futuristic died, and it's a full safety car. That's a miracle for Larson and Kaino and
Oh, what happened
Machiavelli.
to him? That was on the straights.
10 seconds, 10 lap old mediums. Yeah, they will say thank you for the safety car.
Yeah, so all of the top guys are gonna have to head into the pits now. They're gonna have to change their hards to mediums, because the mediums can definitely go to the end from here, especially after the safety car is done. But yeah, with such an odd incident from Futuristic there. He must have just made a mistake. I believe he was quite close to Eagle Ghost. I'm not sure if he was maybe in the DRS and trying to make a move to overtake him. That's possible. We did not have the cameras on him at the time, because otherwise it just looks like he hit the wall by himself.
I don't know. I didn't was on his car at the time. But yeah, it's still a full safety car. It will be interesting in the future. Yeah. But
Yeah,
let's.
we might hear later. We'll have to ask Eagle Ghost or Futuristic in the interviews, and perhaps we can figure something out. Hello, Lepson. Thank you for joining us in chat.
Can't argue on that. But yeah, Piggy, Joel, and Chief, they are going into the pit lane for sure, I think. If not...
Yeah, they have to. They have to.
But maybe they gain a 10-second time penalty. I think Joel is gaining a 10-second time penalty.
Why are you always hoping for 10 seconds?
I don't hope, but I think it will happen.
I don't think so. They don't have any reason to push here. They just need to get safely into the pits, and they do. I believe they're all just gonna get back out in front of Eagle Ghost like they were before, so nothing really changing here. But of course, Eagle Ghost losing his potential undercut.
Huh? Wait, wait.
Oh, Larson in the pit as well, yes.
Chief was on medium tires? Oh no, I think it was a display error.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Yeah, and
oh, and Eagle Ghost does take P2, 3?
Huh?
Is it P2 or P3? Who is it gonna be? They don't know either. I don't think they know who's ahead.
Okay, Eagle Ghost.
Eagle Ghost!
Okay, what was that? A little fight on the safety car, huh?
No, he's letting him pass the... I think both of them are getting the warning from the game. I think both of them are being told to let him pass or get a penalty, but no, it does seem now Joel has taken P2. So it was very, very close at the pit exit. I think they were side by side in turn 2. And the game, perhaps the game just didn't know what to do. Because I think Joel was trying to let Eagle Ghost go, or perhaps Eagle Ghost was still trying to go for that P2. But yeah, the game now saying Joel taking P2 and Eagle Ghost P3, yeah, was very close on the exit there. So now the new order, Piggy in P1. Then we have Joel in P2, Eagle Ghost 3, and Ocean T4. And now, of course, everybody else behind them is allowed to catch up.
Yeah, the big gap they formed is not even there anymore. But it's still there, but it will close shortly. And in the back there is a Vetcher. He's still only on 15th position. What happened to him?
Well, he had a huge gap. I think he has had to pit a second time now to get some fresh tires. But he's going to be on fresh mediums now for the end of the race, so he's not looking too bad, I believe. Somebody I also want to call out here, Tilde. He has now worked his way back up. Just before the safety car, I was thinking, oh, he's been doing quite well. He was overtaking Delta Xeron just as he was having his little spin incident. I think he was just maybe caught up by the dirty air of the two guys in front of him at that point. But yeah, now Tilde up into P7 and on some fresh mediums. So if he's able to get past Kaino quickly, then I think he's still got quite a chance of getting a few points here.
Yeah, and there you can see a beautiful camera angle. You can see many drivers lined up perfectly and warming up those fresh, well, somewhat fresh mediums or hards. Now the grid is full of mediums and hards. That's...
Want to know what I think about
What?
the tires?
Wait.
If I am Delta Xeron here and I have a fresh set of mediums still in the back, I would go for that 100%.
Oh.
I'm not sure if he does have fresh mediums, and he is into the pits. Did I just call that? Did I just call that? Let's see if he has some fresh mediums, and he does. And he's losing his penalty as well. So he's done it just perfectly. He's done exactly what I said. He had some fresh tires. And he has no penalty now. So now into P15, he was P14 anyway. He didn't lose anything. I think Verti is faster than him anyway. So now he's just looking perfectly back down there. The Machiavelli will be easy to overtake because he's an AI car probably. And then Action Brother on the hards as well. Polini on the hards. I think there's quite a few positions that are easy to make up now.
Oh! Okay, Piggy is very, very risky on the way. Because he almost... Oh no.
Oh. So Action Brother apparently overtake. Oh, that might be an issue with the Machiavelli's car. That might be an issue. He might have driven through the AI car.
Yeah, if he submits to the FIA, then the 10-second time penalty will get removed, but let's stick that to the FIA, as you always say.
I'm seeing a very important question in chat right now. Thank you, Lupson, for your question. No, your favorite driver is sadly not driving today. We do not know why Eversnacks isn't driving today because, you know, his pace in Saudi Arabia was looking like he should be able to drive in Tier 3 here. But no, for some
what the? Okay, we are having some trouble. I can't hear Eversnacks anymore. Just let me fix it real quick. Okay, hello. Well, hello, you're back.
Yes, I was just saying something about the messages we were getting in chat, but I think we'll go now to the restart of the race with Piggy leading the way.
Piggy is leading the grid now and will perform his restart, this race restart. And the thing is already broken again. I don't know what it's called. The display.
I don't know either, but Piggy is still going quite slow. Piggy is still waiting, and he's gone now. And I think he's managed to catch out Joel because he's quite well in the lead, and Ocean Chief got caught out as well. Kaino, though, side by side with Larson in P5 and 6. And lockup from Chief. Real lockup. Joel got a penalty. He's cut the corner.
Yeah, and Piggy almost lost it again. And Futuristic, yeah, left as expected. Joel in the back lost one position. Piggy in the front. Oh, and Eagle goes sending it wide in the assist there. Oh my god, I hate that section. But
yeah, I mean, look at these drivers on the hard tires. Larson is struggling extremely hard. He's already lost the position to Kaino. And Eagle Ghost as well struggling on those hard tires. Struggling to keep it on the track. But Joel as well. Joel having some issues apparently with the time penalty now.
Yeah, let's see how many position changes there were.
Oh, Tilde overtaking his teammates.
Tilde overtook his teammate, oh well, as expected. Tilde is a very fast one. So Raptor Main, he didn't lose or gained any position. He's the only one who ended up in the same position as he started with. Until apologies. Until as expected with 11 positions gained. He is the one with the most positions gained here in today in Jeddah. Oh, and Raptor Main, he lost the position. Oh, didn't lost the position.
Yeah, they're side by side right now. Lars trying to take the outside on the final corner. But there's a lot of cars fighting here. Bonkers taking a position from Action Brother. Verti is in the mix as well. So these drivers all very, very close to each other. But Lars is the one who's looking the feistiest right now. He's really trying to get past people. Polini making a big mistake in turn 2 there, which allows Raptor Main pass. And now Lars is going to be the next one behind him.
Yeah, but Piggy, 9 positions gained in the pole position currently. Well done. Joel lost only 1 position, but yeah. Let's see how many positions Tilde will gain in the last few laps. We will see what he got there. Yeah, and the stops, that you with 3 stops, okay, that explains everything. And yeah, back to the tires. Thank you. So there's Da Machiavelli 3 seconds behind the grid. What happened to him? Do you see anything?
He's he's still not connected. He hasn't been connected all race.
Oh, well, that explains everything.
It quite does this.
Yep.
Oh, Chief is losing the DRS. He's just barely managed to get the DRS on the straight, but yeah, he's losing the connection to the top 3 guys. What's happening with him?
I mean, he's on
Has he
medium
lost
tires.
his rhythm a bit, maybe?
Yeah,
I think he's lost his rhythm a bit. He's just not used to the track anymore. Oh, and Delta Xaron taking another position now. He's already overtaken 3 people.
I'm just annoying Chief a bit because if I yawn one more time in the stream, he will.
Till
beat
the
shit out of
fastest
me.
lap. Yeah,
Till the fastest lap.
well, I was specifically told to take the train up to where you live and slap you if you yawn too much.
Yeah, if you were here, I will welcome you as a friendly guest. But if you're just here to beat me up, oh no! And what happened to Delta Xaron?
Who is it? Who is it?
Delta Xaron.
Delta,
Oh, send it again in the same place as the last time. Okay, he's not having a good time anymore. Does he have some front wing damage? We can't see because EA is telling us, or is only showing us cockpit cam here. Okay, now, oh yeah, there's a bit of a front wing missing. Oh, he's only
Chief is very, very close to the back of Eagle Ghost now. He's managed to catch back up. Now the gap is down to Kaino, who's almost a second behind, but so far still everybody in that DRS train. And Chief going for hot lap mode. He wants to get past. Oh,
Chief.
almost hitting the back. Oh! He almost hit the back of him. And had to go off track for a bit there.
But no warning,
oh,
I think.
Tilde going for P5.
Tilde going for P5, yeah, okay. Let's not mention him. Because he's
well,
an absolute
let us mention him because that is quite an amazing drive from him so far since the safety car. He's made up 2 positions with very clean overtakes, and he is now chasing after Ocean Chief next.
Yeah,
Lead changes
there
again.
are some.
Biggie past Joel.
Yeah, there are some position changes going on in the back, especially in the back. Oh no, there's position changes all over the place. Reptomate. Oh no, a yellow flag.
Yeah, that must be Action Brother. I'm not sure what happened. If he had contact with Delta, perhaps. Witcher retiring. And in the pits.
Delta's going for soft.
Getting his wing changed. Yeah, he's getting his wing changed. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. And Action Brother having to pit as well. He was missing half his wing, so yeah, that was gonna happen either way. But we have a very, very close lead battle here. The top 5 people very close to each other. Kaino also still on the back of these guys. He's just hanging on to that DRS. And he's got quite a lot of battery still, so his chances are looking quite good. Eagle Ghost also saved up his battery. He might be able to make a push for P1 here.
Yeah, it's up to him. I wouldn't do it now. Well, how much? Yeah, okay, those guys got the same amount of battery left.
Yes, of course, if you overtake through here, then you are losing the DRS on the next straight. You really want to overtake on the start-finish straight because then you can ensure you keep the position for the entire lap and perhaps even make a bit of a gap to the guy behind you. And now it's going to be Eagle Ghost's chance. He wants to push, and he does use a bit of battery out of the final corner. But Ocean Chief does as well. Ocean Chief using his battery, and the top 2 guys are swapping position again. Nothing else changes. Well,
oh no!
The same for the...
Oh, Eagle Ghost! Until the... Oh,
did he lock up?
Yeah, he did lock up all his tires, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what happens if the tires are not warm enough, or if they're even slightly worn, then you'll lock up the rears. And now Eagle Ghost, the next one who this happened to. And he's down to P4. He had his chance to go for P1, but he didn't push. He didn't use his battery for some reason.
And right to menu with a 3-second time penalty. Oh no, that's not good. Well, you have to keep in mind, Joel still got a 3-second time penalty, so that will affect his last result by a huge amount. Because
yes, so quick thing I want to mention is everybody who's got a penalty right now has 3 seconds. So those are the only penalties in play right now. Everybody just on 3 seconds. Huh. Well, what are your predictions for the next straights? Is Piggy going to overtake Joel, or is he not going to overtake Joel?
For this straight now? Or for the next one?
Well, either one. It really doesn't matter because they do the same thing
Okay,
every lap.
yeah,
And
I
Eagle
think...
Ghost! Oh, look at him! He's taking the outside!
Yeah, but
Oh,
still
I'm
lost.
loving what Eagle Ghost is doing. He's really trying.
Yeah, Eagle Ghost is going for everything he got there. And a yellow flag, oh no, it's a Action Brother. How do you know Action Brother is the brother of Eagle Ghost?
I have heard that before somewhere, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Piggy!
Oh!
Oh, that was a late overtake. And they're going side by side. Oh, that's not good for you guys because Ocean Chief is
Uh-oh.
right behind you.
Uh-oh. No, don't. Oh, thank you. He's not trying to do it as I did. Oh. Yeah, well, the corner isn't even that dangerous. You're just too fast to get some clean air or to make some space.
Yeah, you just cannot go side by side through there. It's very, very hard to get past somebody here, and it really only happens if one of the two guys backs out of it.
Yeah, well, I didn't, and neither did Lepson. So,
I think there is a small mistake that Eagle Ghost made. He's used up all of his battery. I think I was just saying before the final corner he was trying to overtake Chief, but he used up his battery for it. And so he wasn't really able to do anything this lap because he had his battery off pretty much the entire lap, but now he's got it back to a full charge and he is gonna chase after Ocean Chief with that battery, I think.
yeah, and Tilde seems like he's trying to get the move done in this straight already. Yes, he's going in. Oh my god, a back of a bank there.
Touching wheels, yes.
Yeah, touching wheels, a deep line.
Oh, Chief made a mistake in the final corner. That's the chance for Eagle Ghost to take P3 back.
Yeah, and Eagle Ghost is really trying hard,
Chief is
squeezing
out of
out
battery. Chief is out of
free
battery,
white.
and Piggy as well.
Free white into first corner. Oh boy, oh
Chief
my
brakes
god.
too late. Oh, he locks the tires. He's braked a bit too late, and now Piggy losing positions, and Chief just barely keeping that P2. Oh, that was a huge lockup from him, and now Tilde and Piggy almost going side by side into turn 4.
Sorry.
That is just, everything here is just looking amazing for Joel because he has a second of a gap. He's using his battery. He's trying to get away from everybody. He's on hot lap mode right now. And so is Chief, but he doesn't have any battery left. Is Joel going to be able to get them out of his DRS? That is the big question. And it looks like it right now. He's accelerating quite well out of here, but it's not enough. No.
It's not enough, but if Chief only makes one mistake, then Joel will get an advantage out of that and maybe slide out of the DRS zone. Or the DRS detection zone and says goodbye to the back of the grid and maybe makes up 3 seconds worth of time and still ends up on first position. We don't know. Yeah, okay, Action Brother is retiring in pit lane, I think.
Looks like it, yes.
Yeah. But now the grid already stabilizes a bit and Chief still holds on to Joel, but there's only that slight chance that Chief makes a mistake and Joel slides out of the DRS.
Also, the thing is, Chief still does not have any battery left. Eagle Ghost does not have any battery left. Piggy is the only one who's really able to push here.
Yeah, Piggy is... Well, okay, Action Brother didn't retire at all. He just changed to soft tires.
Yeah, it probably had the wing damage again.
But why a 10-second time penalty there? I don't know. I don't even care. Oh, oops.
You were asking for 10-second time penalties. You've got a 10-second time penalty. That's what you
but
get,
not for Action Brother. He's the brother of Eagle Ghost. Man. Didn't you notice already?
I have never heard of that, no.
Oh,
I have no clue.
sadly. Okay, it's pretty warm in my room, so might gonna take off some clothes. I'll be right back. Oh no! Okay, I saw that Tilde sending it into the wall. Oh boy.
Was he going for the overtake there?
I don't know, but I got it all on camera. He's not.
Yeah, he's lost his entire wing. There's no chance he can do anything now. His race is over.
Yeah.
What a shame for Tilde. He was going so well. He caught back up to the pack, and now, yeah, that wing is done for.
Yeah, but maybe still worth for driver of the day, I think. I don't know. We will discuss that in a bit. Yeah, be right back. Okay, yeah, okay, Lars is going for an overtake as expected. Yeah, be right back.
Yes, I was I was just about to talk about. Lars actually managing quite well because he's lost also quite a bit of piece of wing in this race, and he's still in P8, still hanging on to dear life, pretty much. I think here in Jeddah, you don't want to be missing your wing because those walls are just so close to you. Polini picking up another 3-second penalty now. That drops him down to a theoretical P11 for now, but still, of course, still in the pits. So yeah, no, nothing changing really. Polini's still in the running for P10 for some points, but out in front we have got
Hello.
Chief now out of the DRS, and we've got Eagle Ghost and Piggy right behind. We do also have Piggy still hanging on to that DRS train, somehow still on the back of these guys. He's just going to stay in that DRS train, I believe. I think what he has to do here is just to try and stay within that DRS because Joel does have a time penalty.
Oh yeah, and Eagle Ghost going in deep and wide all at the same time. But yeah, maybe Joel is getting all together, and maybe he's trying to get 3 seconds worth of time or worth of a gap. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to go uber aggressive. Maybe not. I don't know. But there's only 2 laps left, so he doesn't have as much time left as he wished for. The same as for me as in, was in Monaco. I already had a
Oh,
three
look at
second time
that!
penalty.
Chief has caught up. Chief has caught up to Joel.
Chief got a yeah. And it
And
got
he's
the
got a
3 second time
penalty!
second.
Oh, Chief, what did you do? Oh, yeah, he was so excited that he's back in that 1 second window that he picked up the penalty. And now Joel also cutting that corner there. Yeah, I think he was just really happy that he finally managed to catch up, and then he just lost concentration for a tiny piece of a second, and that was enough to get a penalty. So now Chief also not really even in the fight anymore. I think the 3 guys behind him are easily gonna get past now.
Yeah, of
Unless
course.
they pick up a penalty as well.
No, I don't think. Maybe, but I don't know for it. Well, that's something new. So Joel will end up in 4th position, I think. Yeah, 4th position, and Chief in 5th. Oh man, that's a huge downgrade. That could be a win for Joel, but he messed it up. Well, no, sorry, Chief could have won the race again. Well, not in general again, but a race win again. But he
Oh,
gained
Eagle
a
goes
3 second
going
time
wide.
penalty.
He's lost quite a bit of time to Ocean Chief. I don't think he's going to be able to overtake here now. And it's going to be Piggy right behind him. And Kaino as well. Kaino trying to push for positions now. He has been sitting behind them for quite a while.
Yeah.
He did try for a bit there, but
The
yeah, not
last-
enough for the overtake.
The
And
last
Chief's
lap
still in
started.
the DRS again.
The last lap just started. Fireworks are. Oh no, Joel! Another 3 second time penalty.
And that's it for him. That's going to be P5 for Joel then.
Yeah,
There's
sadly.
no way he's going to be able to get enough of a gap here. And same for Ocean Chief. He's not going to be able to make a gap because Eagle Ghost is right on the back of him and ready to overtake. I think he might need to overtake because Piggy behind him might overtake Eagle Ghost if he doesn't get past Ocean Chief.
We still got 1 full lap of racing left. Oh no, and there's yellow flag.
Yellow flags. I believe that is the
Action
kick
Brother.
of Action Brother again.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Broncos
Bonkers
TV
taking
with
the
a
penalty
3
because
second
of
time
that.
penalty, yeah. And I think Eagle Ghost is shaking all his whole body because he is about to win the race here in Jeddah. If he
And Piggy
keeps it
has
clean.
lost connection. Piggy is too far from Eagle Ghost. He's not on the back of him anymore. And I don't think he'll be able to overtake here because Eagle Ghost has DRS as well. And Eagle Ghost is using his overtake button and he's gonna go past Ocean Chief.
Yeah, past Ocean Chief, and now through the last corner, through the start-finish line, Joel goes, and that's
With
the
everybody
race
pushing, everybody
for,
using their battery.
and that's for it. Yeah, Eagle Ghost
Wow.
won the race once again. If not, well, sorry, not. Did he won the race? Did he won one race?
I'm not sure. You're the commentator for Tier 3, so you would know.
I don't know either, but yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. It's yeah.
Well, well, nothing's changing now. But yeah, it is Eagle Ghost taking P1 and Piggy to and Kaino P3 after the penalties. Very close actually at the end. I'm not sure if you saw that, but Kaino was catching Piggy on the final straight, and Piggy didn't have any battery left. So Kaino did have the chance there to even take P2 in this race, but in the end, it is Piggy keeping that P2, and it was a very deserved P2 for Piggy. He was fighting with those top guys throughout the entire race. I think Lepson said it earlier that Piggy practiced quite a bit for this race, and it does show he was looking very fast.
Yes, boy. So that's our race for Jeddah. Very, very nice one. Bonkers TV is the driver of the day for the game. Maybe we'll discuss that in a bit. But yeah, let's skip that
Yes, we'll
ceremony.
discuss.
We all know how it looks like, and let's hop onto the standings for now. There's Eel Ghost in the first position. His maybe first race win in his career. Well done, Eel Ghost, keeping it clean throughout the race. Well done. He started. Oh yeah, you know that he started in 7th position, and Piggy in 10th, and Kaino in 12th.
Yeah, I think he had, yeah. They all had quite interesting races. I think the safety car helped all of them, and Piggy and Eagle Ghost, of course, fighting their way up to the top. But they also did profit from the other guys struggling a bit.
Yeah, Chief in 4th position, sadly because of that 3-second time penalty, and Joel in 5th because of those 3-second time penalties. Then there's our greatest German Larsen, who isn't German at all. Our Raptor Mani, Lars the Red Hot Lovers, who is driving in T1. Brokers TTV, Pillany, Damacavelli, Daltac Saron, Action Brother, Tilde, Verchi Futuristic, and Shaq with no assists. Sadly, the last 3 drivers, so Verchi Futuristic and Shaq, didn't finish those races at the race. But yeah, well done. And without any Umwege, how it's called in English? You know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Let's hop on to the interviews. In our first one, we're gonna interview is the Lars the Red Hot Lovers. Welcome. Hello.
Hello, yep.
Yeah, welcome. So, what have you got? Are you okay with the result? Like,
No, not at all, to be
no?
quite brutally honest. Well, what do you think? I started 5th and then finished in 9th. Joel, I don't know what the fuck he was doing on lap 1. He went into sector 1 at with the speed of a granny, to be quite honest. Made the whole field concertina up. Literally brushed my wing against Ocean and decided to go off to Narnia. So that's why I pitted early. Suffered on the hards until the safety car. Thought, great, this will be a chance to get back into it. Don't know who was leading the safety car restart. They concertinaed the field about 3 times. Both me and about 3 other cars lost their wing in the ensuing chaos. Because for some reason people don't know what a safety car restart looks like. You don't just drop your speed. We literally had they literally just pulled they pulled a Portimao because we were on the straight to go racing, and we had people just touching the brakes, smacking into each other. It was a joke of a restart. And they're all saying it was done by the book, but the rest of the field speaks otherwise. So, no, had to pray for another safety car. It never came, so was stuck with the right side of my wing missing, which, because it's a clockwise track, means I had no chance of catching anyone, and it was just another crap show, which is the same as it's been in all the other tiers that I've raced in. But the other 2 times it was set up, so I finally get us out of the work, so this whole goes to crap. If I ever see SLR putting this track on the calendar again, I will personally fly to their houses and castrate them. So there you go.
I think that's all you're gonna want to say, don't you?
I could say more, but I'm very aware that the viewers may end up banning me for that, so...
It was quite a
Absolute
shame.
joke of a race. Absolute
It,
joke, to be quite
It,
honest.
it was
So
it was a huge shame because you were still looking quite fast after the restart. Like even with that wing damage, you were fighting those guys. Of course, not the top guys, but yeah, you were still battling people. You were still trying to make moves, and you did get P8 in the end. So still points at least. Maybe something to take with you, but of course, huge shame. Yeah, that could have been more today. And I think we'll have to see some FIA reports. See what they say about the restart. Yeah, we did see that the field was quite close to each other and quite a bit of contact at the restart.
again, the field is expected to be close, but again, when you're dropping from like 90 miles an hour down to 40, then back up to 90, then back down to 40, 3 times before you hit the pedal to go, that's not normal. That's just not normal. I don't know if it was the leaders doing it or someone was being an idiot in the midfield, but I have my POV. I literally had to ease off the throttle as the field was accelerating away because someone, I don't know if it was the leaders or someone brake tested or tried to jump the field and just ruined it for everyone else. So whoever that was, good job, because you screwed over so many people. It was, and it's annoying because I felt like I had more pace today, but this is a track that I've always frankly hated. And my only regret in real life F1 is that the missile missed this track when it was being built. I feel like if it hit it, it would have been a much better job. So, you know.
All right, I think
yeah,
that's
I
it.
think we'll have to
Yeah.
pass on all the footage to the FIA. But yeah, I mean, like you said, you don't like this track. You still very much had the pace today, so maybe that's at least something positive to take for next week. If you do find a good setup, then you
Where
are
are we
definitely
next
up
week
there in
again?
pace.
Where are we next week again?
Belgium in Spa.
At least it's actually a proper track.
No, it isn't.
So, but no, just sick and tired of street tracks, to be quite honest. There's a reason most leagues don't go to Jeddah. There's a reason most leagues don't go to Vegas. They're just terrible tracks, to be brutally honest. They're all long straights, heavy braking zones with the occasional wiggly bit with sausage curbs that no one can overtake on. So it's all DRS trains. It's all a load of rubbish. So to be quite honest, it is what it is. But this is the third race I've done around here, and every time something has gone hits up. So yeah, not racing this track again on F124. Hopefully won't have to race on 25. I really hope it gets knocked off the calendar. So,
Well,
but anyway, rant's over. I'll let
yeah.
you crack on, boys.
It isn't
Good
in
job
our
on
hands.
comms. And,
It sadly isn't
I'll
in
see you
our
around,
hands.
sure.
Yeah. But yeah. You wanna enter anything? Okay, I don't think so. He is very pissed. So let's continue with our gold. Ocean Chief, hello. Our 3-second time penalty gainer.
Hey,
So what happened?
what an
Why?
introduction.
Yeah. Why have you got 3-second time penalty there?
I obviously got free warnings by track extending, but two of them were legit. I think one in my head, Eagle tapped me into turn one, and it made me go offline. So I'm gonna see if I can get that removed because that would mean I get P2. But I was saying, just finishing this race in the points is a plus. There's so many people died this week. R.I.P. You know, minute silence.
Thank you.
Minute
you,
silence for yeah. All those victims have turned free, and yeah, I even had wing damage at that final stint as well. I was going through, the sector 3, the very very fast left-hander, and it was like in cockpit view. Like I was so close to this guy. I think it was Eagle in front, and I just didn't know where to brake. I didn't know where to slow down. I didn't even know where I was. I was just like, all I could see was green starboard rear view, the rear wing, taking up most of my screen. So as soon as Eagle broke, like he only lightly tapped the brakes, I just tapped him and got front wing damage. But it didn't feel too bad for most corners. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like tier 2. I raced a much better race, felt much more comfortable on the track. But today, I just couldn't get it together. And I think, like me and Joel were saying, we couldn't drop anybody today, and that was like what we're in VC together, so we were kind of like thinking work together, drop these guys, but it wasn't happening. And then we got that early safety car, which kind of was fine for us. It wasn't that early that we had to, make the call whether to stay out on hards or go for mediums and go long. It came out at a good time, and then we put the mediums on, and you don't want to be thinking in a race, oh, we're set here for P1, P2, and it certainly wasn't the case today. You saw a lot of guys just get faster and faster, like Eagle. Oh my God, GG Eagle, that was crazy. Like he made a few mistakes and stuff, but his pace was amazing, and yeah, I think my ERS management was pretty bad today as well, so. I'll take it. If it's P5, I'll take it, and hopefully I get P2 for the championship. But yeah, it was a sweaty, crazy race, and I can't believe there was only one safety car. There was a VSC, obviously, but one full safety car. That's crazy. Tier 3, the cleanest tier there is in SLR.
Yeah, I think that answers every question I got here. Snacks, do you got anything?
Yeah, I mean, it was just nice watching you guys. You were fighting throughout the entire race. I think at one point we actually called out that you guys are looking to make a gap to the other guys, but yeah, it just did not work. They had the same pace that you guys did. But yeah, just very nice racing from you guys. It was nice to watch.
Yeah, appreciate that. Like I did, like whenever I was in quali and I set that first lap, like I was like, oh God, I can hear it now. I wrote, oh, he's too fast for the tier, and all this. And then the Eagle Ghost and Joel, Joel actually, he said faster time, and I was like, oh, okay, but the pressure's off now. I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, you obviously want to go into a race and dominate, but yeah, it's not really the case. I mean, it may be tier 3, but there is some fast guys in here, and yeah, it made me work for it today, so I'm happy enough with the points. Obviously, I saw Tilda crash out. I don't know where Larson finished, but and then Keyboard obviously not here today, so those are my like 3 rivals for the championship. And we're heading into races that I don't particularly like, apart from Spa. 1 out of 3. I love Spa, but the last 2 tracks, Miami and Brazil, not the fastest guy there, so it will go to the wire, I think, this championship. But yeah, I'm just trying to be in that mind frame of just going to every race, do your best, have a bit of fun, and see where, see what lands.
Yeah, and your best was looking very good, at least in qualifying today. And yeah, I mean, you did still have the race pace. There was definitely a chance for you to win the race in other circumstances, maybe even without the safety car. I think that just got everybody just that bit closer to each other. You were looking quite good before that, but yeah, just take that with you for next week, and you've got one more race that you can win, and then perhaps in the final 2, just get enough points to ride it out to the end.
Yeah, you know me, man. I just scrape it to the championship. If I do win it, it'll be like crawling to the finish line. But yeah, it's obviously a good day today, but we'll see how it goes in the final 3 rounds. But it's been a great season in Tier 3. I've really enjoyed the racing, even Tier 2, which is usually way more competitive. But for some reason, I'm getting podiums in Tier 2. So yeah, it's been a good season for me, and actually have been enjoying this game. I know a lot of people kind of trash on it a lot. I wanted to mention as well that safety car restart. I had a great POV. I was like P3 or P4. That safety car restart was fine. I know some people are complaining. Maybe it's different at the back, but I tell you what, like he just went late. That's all it is. He didn't do anything weird. He didn't slow down. He didn't speed up and then slow down. It was a normal safety car restart. He just went very late, and that's fine. But obviously the guys at the back, they have a lot of, there's a lot of slowing down and concertina effect, and I don't know what happened in the mid pack, but that's as far as I'm aware, Piggy did a fine safety car restart. He just went very late.
Yeah, I think we'll just have to pass all that on to the FIA once the reports start rolling in. But thank you, of course, for your point of view to that, and thank you very much for your interview as well.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks again for comms. Bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, our next one is Brother Joel. Hello.
Hello.
What happened to you in the first chicane, the first double chicane? You locked up all your brakes, didn't you?
Yeah, right. Well, tell you something. My MFD was like frozen off the line. I couldn't change brake bias or ERS or anything. It was just like frozen on their engineer menu of what to
Huh.
tell the engineer.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
quite
was sort of
interesting.
like had a diversion of focus for the first 4 laps, and then it fixed itself after I paused the game and unpaused it. So I was
Huh.
still able to actually change the ERS mode, but I just had to remember which one I was in because it wasn't changing on the MFD.
Well, I'll just pass this on to everybody else then, because I had the exact same bug yesterday in the race. So be aware, everybody, if you have that bug with the engineer. I think what I did is just open the voice activated menu and tell my team I'm going to pit. I think that fixed it as well. So perhaps that's what you want to do to fix it next time, because of course you don't want to go to the pause menu. But yes, so for everybody, it's possible to fix. But yeah, still, Joel, very very exciting race from you. Looking quite fast.
Yeah, I won that basically, didn't I? So that counts as a win for me. I only got the last 3-second penalty on the last lap because I was trying to push because I already had the 3, so I had to gain about 6/10 on the last lap to Chief. So I was pushing like crazy and obviously got another penalty, but that's life.
That's life, exactly. So, next track, Belgium, Spa. What do you think of Spa?
I mean, it's obviously a good track, one of the best. I don't know about my pace there really, but it might be okay. I guess we'll find out.
That are some strong words. So, yeah, you're happy with your result?
Yeah, I mean, P5 in the end is pretty poor for how I drove. I thought I should at least a podium or something, but I did cut 6 corners, so kind of deserve it.
Yeah, the sad thing about it is I think if you had just stayed very careful in the final lap, then you might have even had it, because Ocean Chief did make a mistake as well and pick up a penalty. So, just huge shame there in the end. But you had the pace, and if you take that with you for the next few races, then you definitely have the pace to win the races.
Yeah, it's because there aren't really any braking zones on this track. That's why I'm fast, because I'm really bad at trail braking. So just give me an oval and I'll beat everyone.
Yeah, sadly there are no awards on the F1 calendar, but yeah, I think that's it. Bro, Joel, you wanna add anything? It's next. You wanna add anything?
Well, no, just very nice watching you. Yeah, I mean, you were fighting with the other guys as well. Very very clean fights. Just going wheel to wheel every lap. I think at some point we were just saying, "Oh, and look at it, there's swap in lead again." So yeah, just trading that DRS for a lot of the race, I believe. Well, we'll hope to see more of that in the coming races.
Same.
Sweet. Alright. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
And now Eagle Ghost. Hello, Eagle. You wanna say anything to your lockup?
No. Bye.
Okay, but you have to.
Okay. What was the question? If I want to say anything to
Yeah,
who?
what you wanna say to the lockup? Like you locked
The
up,
lockup?
well, you messed up the first,
In
yeah,
turn 1 every time.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I got scared to hit the guys in the front, and I just kept pressing too hard on the brakes, I think, with 54 brake bias. So after that, I increased it to 55 to be sure. But yeah, in cockpit cam, it's much more scary to drive close behind someone, and I just didn't want to lose any wing because it was so close, the fight for the win. Yeah, I think that's the explanation.
Yeah, okay. And you won the race here in Jeddah. Was it your first race win?
Uh, Good question. Wait, it can be. It can be, yeah.
Yeah, well
I
done.
didn't realize I
Congrats.
have one in Nana tier, but that's something different. But I don't know now if I already won in tier 2 or tier 3.
Well, it doesn't matter. You still got, yes,
Thanks.
you got it all together. You've done it beautifully, executed beautifully. Well done. No penalties. I think that saved you ass. Um, yeah, it was amazing, and you had some pretty spectacular fights.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the penalties really saved me there. It was because Joel gave me the win actually.
No, Chief gave you the
Uh,
win.
oh, by Chief.
Because Chief got the 3 second time penalty in the last 2 laps, I think, or in the penultimate lap, I don't know.
Yeah, but I overtook him on track, so
Well, yeah, could be. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
It could be. It definitely.
Maybe I'm
would
just
be.
telling
Wait,
bullshit.
I'm pretty sure that happened. I'm quite sure that happened. Yeah, Eagle
Yeah.
Ghost. Congratulations from my side as well. Very nice race. You were in that fight the entire time. It was quite amazing to watch. Very good race start from you, and then you were just just hanging in the DRS of everybody else, waiting for the end of the race. And I saw you I saw you managing your battery every lap. You were just going non-DRS and then getting ready to fight at the end of the lap. I think you made a mistake in the final corner a few times. Yeah, that could have been some even easier overtakes for you. You definitely had the pace. But yeah, just very nice to watch. I do have one question though. Did you see what happened to Futuristic? I think you two guys were quite close on track when he spun out.
I think he just hit a curb too hard. I think, but I'm not sure. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, he pitted. I came in front of him.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe he was trying to make an overtake on you and maybe just went to the side of the track a bit too fast. But yeah, we
I know.
didn't catch it on cam, so I was just wondering if you perhaps saw.
Yeah, I saw Tilde spun behind me. After the hairpin in sector 2. After the hairpin there, the chicane after the hairpin. I think maybe Futuristic did it there as well. Spin on the curbs, but I'm not sure.
Right. But apart from that, very very nice race from you, of course. I mean, P7 in qualifying. What were you thinking before the race?
Yeah. Keep it cool. Don't give wing damage, and just try to follow. And when guys are falling back, try to overtake them as quick as possible to follow the train in front. Because I was expecting a safety car, but not at lap 12 or something. So that kind of came a bit at the wrong time. But yeah, I think the hearts were at the end just better. So yeah, it went out pretty good because yeah, I won. So I didn't expect that after that safety car, but yeah, nice race. Definitely with no practice because I came home at 19:58, 2 minutes before the race starts, so the qualifying starts. So it was tough, scary, and stressful.
Alright, I think that's it. What are your expectations for Belgium? Do you think you will perform good on this track?
Win, easy win. I have to. It's my home track.
Okay, then we expect much from you. Alright, I didn't got
Just
any.
be careful not to do the same thing I did in that one race we did together there. That was.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. After the camel straight, then before no name, you mean?
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
before no name.
Let's
Yeah.
not talk.
Yeah.
Just
It's still
try not to do that.
burned.
Try not to do that, and I think you've got it.
Yeah, it's still burned in my memory.
Yeah, it still hurts me as well to think about it.
Mhm. No, I love the new layout of Spa. Since it was it from this game that was new? I think so.
Yeah,
The
this
new
Yeah, I
one.
believe
layout.
so.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. Spa, good racing, high speed, also good cornering. Yeah, I love it. Gonna be a great race.
Alright, I think that's it. Do you got anything to add, Eversnacks?
No, just we'll be looking forward to your home race, and all the best for you for another race win there.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the commentating.
Of
Thank you guys
course.
so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so
Great.
I would say goodbye and yeah.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye bye. So that's it for today's race in Jeddah. This week this week was a special one. I got killed for the first time ever. But yeah, still well played. Well, are you happy with the result we got here in this week?
You know, it was quite an exciting race. It was nice watching those very close battles. I wasn't actually expecting that. Usually, you just see a very boring DRS train, but yeah, lots of overtakes, and even outside of the DRS, and we saw some overtakes. Of course, it is Jeddah. There was a lot of crashing. There was a lot of damaged wings. Yeah, I think we'll move the issues on to FIA. But apart from that, it was looking like a very exciting race, especially with that safety car in the middle. Spicing things up. Yeah, but very happy with that one.
All right. Yeah, I'm also pretty happy with the result. Well, I'm not happy with mine, but that's a different story. A bit confusing because the first couple of I had some trouble finding my how's it called sorry, I'm lost. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, I'm happy with the result. But I think we will see how the next week will perform. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, all of those Tier 1 and on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday at 19:30 p.m. CET, Central European Time, yeah.
It
Summertime.
is CEST now. Yes, we
CEST,
have
yeah.
switched to summertime. So make
CEST.
sure to tune in for Tier 1 and, of course, for Tier 3 next week as well. It will be on Friday, as every week, at 8 p.m. So make sure you don't miss that to see exciting racing like we saw today.
Yeah, also on Tier 2 happens on Thursdays, as expected. You always are welcome to join us. Well, not me, I'm on the grid, but some other drivers like Lars and the Red Hot Lovers. Sorry, Lars, the Red Hot Lovers. But yeah, I'm talking all around it. I think you want to add anything?
Nope, I think that's it for this week, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you for watching, guys.
Yeah, I don't have to add anything. So, this is Horizon. This is Everson. This was Everson. So no, wrong. This was Eversnax. This was Horizon, and this